welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
Muchas
Thanks for
gracias.
having me.
Vamos a darle la bienvenida también a Santiago, que nos va a ayudar en la traducción de esta plática para que a la gente se le haga mucho más fácil escuchar. Platícanos un poco para la gente que no lo sepa, de la historia de Milky Chance.
Tell us a little about the story of Milky Chance.
The story? So it's me and Philip. We met in high school. That was 2009. So we went together to school. We had a band, like, but more like some like a jazz band. So I was playing bass, he was playing guitar, and we had a girl singing, doing stuff like that. And then we finished high school in 2012. I had a couple of songs written, and we recorded them in my children's room in my parents' house. And because we finished school, we didn't have anything to do, and we were we were totally free, and we were just enjoying the long summer. So we did some music and recorded the album, and loaded it up on YouTube, like a few songs, like 4 of them. And it kind of took off, step by step, but still very fast. So 1.5 years later, we were touring all over Europe. And
All over the world.
Crazy. yeah. I mean, later on, but yeah.
Bueno, pues todo empezó en la secundaria. Él y Philip tenían una pequeña banda de jazz en la secundaria. Tenían una chica que hacía los coros también. Y después ellos terminaron la secundaria y fue un verano largo, entonces decidieron hacer unas cuantas canciones. Las subieron a YouTube y pues después de un rato, después de unos cuantos años, comenzaron a tener tours en toda Europa. Ha sido un viaje largo y pues todo es lo que está pasando ahorita, ¿no?
Oye, Clemens, ustedes representan una nueva generación de artistas que salen de YouTube, que salen de las plataformas digitales. ¿Eso los hace obsesivos de checar el algoritmo y de ver cómo va la cosa?
You represent a new wave of artists that comes from YouTube and digital platforms. Are you guys obsessed with the algorithms on the platforms?
Our manager is.
Nuestro manager, sí.
He's obsessed with algorithm. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, It's all these platforms that you were talking about, also social media, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, all this. This is the main tool to reach out to our fans, basically for everybody right now. If you do music nowadays, you need to have, at least one account on all these platforms to just communicate and to say hey, I'm here, this is my music, want to take a listen? Otherwise, nobody would recognize you. So I'd say it's nice because it's easier accessible for an artist. You don't need the big major label to to create an Instagram or whatever, or to gain followers. But it's also very dependent on algorithms, as you said, and you have to do all the content every day, so that's also I feel sometimes it's very time consuming and also very stressful sometimes.
Yes.
Because in the end you also I just want to do music, I don't want to do hey. But it's part of the whole thing. It's also can be fun.
Pues comienza a decirnos que su manager, él sí está obsesionado con el algoritmo. Todas estas plataformas y redes sociales, ellos saben completamente qué es la manera de llegar a sus fans. Y pues si haces música debes de tener por lo menos una plataforma con la cual llegar a tus fans, ¿no? Si no, nadie te va a escuchar. Las plataformas sirven para llegar a la gente y decirles, oigan, miren, escuchen mi música. Entonces, pues ya para los artistas en esta época no es necesario tener una disquera grande que te cree las cuentas y que te haga este tipo de contenidos. Pero, pues ellos sí deben de estar siguiendo los algoritmos, generando contenidos. Hay veces que ellos solo quisieran hacer música y no estar como en las redes sociales. Y pues eso es lo que tienen que estar haciendo como artistas en esta nueva época.
¿Escuchamos algo? Can you play
Can
for
we hear
Yeah,
something?
Sure. I can do. Just need to turn it up.
¿Sí le pueden subir a la guitarra?
Okay, cool. never feel alone again. Before it's been so kind, but now they brought you away from here. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong. Anyway, we need to fetch back the time they've stolen from us. I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. Shouldn't talk about it. Winter for me, no sun is shining anymore. The only thing I feel is pain, 'cause by absence of you, suspense controlling my mind. I cannot find a way out of here, and I want you by my side, so that I never feel alone again. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Feel the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Feel the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, shouldn't talk about it.
Ok, en vivo, Clemens, de Milky Chance. Hoy, Clemens, los festivales son una herramienta muy importante para los artistas para llegar a mucha gente en un solo momento. Ustedes han estado en muchos festivales. ¿Qué festival te haría falta?
You guys know that nowadays the festivals are like a big tool for artists to get to a lot of people, and you guys have been in a lot of festivals.
Yeah.
Which festival are you missing on that list of festivals?
The big ones?
Yes.
I mean, we were just like talking about Lollapalooza.
Yes.
That's like definitely up there, and there's like so many. I mean, it's happening all around the world. So we've been like to the one in Chicago. We played in Berlin, Paris, then in Latin America. So that's definitely a really, really cool one. You know, there's so many festivals I would have loved to just come back to. You know, like festivals like Oceaga. I mean, Coachella, we played once. It was also nice.
Indio.
But there's so many, and I also feel like it's pretty nice to, you know, that they are not all the same. You know, like some festivals really have their own vibe. Like really special vibe, like really special locations and stuff like that. So, you know, if we talk about like festivals more like Burning Man or something, like we never played Burning Man, but I feel like, you know, these kind of festivals can also give you like a very special experience, you know? I mean, just imagining being out somewhere, nowhere's like in the desert, playing for people, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So.
Que justo estábamos hablando antes de entrar al aire de Lollapalooza. Han tocado en Chicago recientemente, en Europa, en América Latina, en Estados Unidos. Hay muchísimos festivales a los que les gustaría volver. Por ejemplo, Oceaga, Coachella. Todos tienen su vibra diferente y hay algunos festivales que son particularmente diferentes. Y pues si hablan de festivales, hay muchos a los que quisieran volver, pero uno que la verdad les vuela la cabeza es Burning Man, porque estás en medio de la nada, en el desierto, tocando para gente, y eso cree que tendría una vibra bien especial.
Ahora, hablando de todas estas herramientas digitales, tienen su compañía, ahora son independientes. Eso te da más libertad para poder accionar tu música, ¿no?
Talking about the digital platforms, now that you guys have your own company and you represent, like you are yourself, and now that you are an independent artist, do you feel more free to do different stuff and new kind of things?
I wouldn't say that we always did the music that we wanted to. It was never like, that the label was saying, oh yeah, do something more like this or like that. We were never like, listen to them. So it's the same freedom that we had enjoyed before when it comes to create music. But I would say the biggest difference is that when you're independent, you have probably more freedom, if we talk about how you want to bring the music to the people, how do you want to promote it, like with whom do you want to work together, like what do you want to do, like strategic wise, it sounds kind of business, but you're more involved in the business side of it when you're independent. It's also like we have a lot more calls and talk about like numbers and algorithms, which is you're just you're closer to the responsibility of the decisions that you have to make, because you also in the end it's like music business, of course, and you're we have also on tour we have a crew, we have people working for us. It's also like running a company at the same time, so it's it's that thing that you have to balance out. But yeah, I would say being independent, you're more responsible. You feel more responsible, but yeah, also you have more freedom in how you want to promote yourself, I would say.
Yeah.
Pues bueno, que siempre han hecho música de la manera en la que ellos han querido. Nunca las disqueras les han dicho como, no, ahora tienes que hacer este tipo de música. No, pues no. En eso tienen la misma libertad de crear música. La diferencia de ser independiente en estos momentos es que tienen la libertad de llevar la música como ellos quieran a sus fans. Ellos tienen la libertad de decir, bueno, vamos a sacar este sencillo, vamos a promover esto de esta manera, vamos a llevar la música como nosotros queramos, y tienen más libertad para hacer la estrategia y comunicárselo a sus fans. Lo que sí es que tienen muchas llamadas de números y muchas llamadas sobre los algoritmos, eso sí. Al final es una industria y es la industria de la música, y ellos al final son responsables de una pequeña empresa, de la gente que trabaja en sus tours, de la gente que trabaja en sus conciertos, y ellos deben de tomar las decisiones para poderlo hacer de la mejor manera y llevar a todos de la mejor manera y balancear esos dos lados, ¿no? La parte creativa y la parte musical. Y en lo que sí es que ser un artista independiente te vuelve muchísimo más responsable de todas las cosas que estás promoviendo y de todas las cosas que estás llevando a los demás.
¿Escuchamos Colorado?
Can we hear Colorado?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can try.
Let's do it.
I actually never played it on my own. That's the first time acoustic.
Esta es la primera vez que toca Colorado por sí solo.
Hey. I think that you were kinda mean. You just replaced me in the scene. I thought that we were evergreen, like a never-ending dream. Never been on the TV, sketch me up your CV. Out of your mind, out of your mind. Never been so uneasy, jealousy got me freaky, out of my mind. So I get out like Colorado. We had it all, but what do I know? I try to push away the sorrow, but today it's too late, I'll try tomorrow. Yeah. I'm losing sleep all by myself. I'm wide awake and I just wonder how you put my heart back on the shelf. Well, I'ma be alone now. Never Never been on the TV. Scratch me off your CV. Out of your mind, out of your mind. Never been telling easy. Jealousy got me freaky. Out of my mind. So I get out like Colorado. We had it all, but what do I know? I try to push away the sorrow, but today it's too late. I'll try tomorrow. Yeah, drowning in my sofa with my bloodshot red eyes, riding roller coaster till I see the sunrise. I get out like Colorado. We had it all, but what do I know? I try to push away the sorrow, but today it's too late. I'll try tomorrow. Yeah, I get out like Colorado, Colorado, Colorado. I get out like Colorado, 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 Colorado.
¡Ajá!
Thank you.
Milky Chance con nosotros, Clemens. Oye, Clemens, muchas gracias por estar acá en Exa. Thank you for being here.
Gracias.
Espero verte pronto en un festival acá en México.
Hope to see you soon here in a festival in Mexico.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Te vi en el este virtual del Pal Norte, ¿no?
I saw you in the Pal Norte Digital Fest.
Yeah, let's make it. Let's do it in real life.
Hagámoslo en la vida real,
I
¿no?
would prefer.
Prefiero eso.
Sí, estaba muy raro. Pero bueno, Clemens, gracias.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Gracias.
having me.
Clemens, muchas gracias.